Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Kottabos Space Program, where today we are having a look at yet another wonderful mod, this time in the form of the Greenscreen mod, which is being made by forum user Joe Patrick1, and I'm going to be honest with you guys here on this one. This is not the typical sort of mod we look at on this series. Usually we look at parts packs, planets packs, things that add in new strange fuels or science or features. This one, though, is, I guess probably more for the niche within the modding community that likes to do interesting image editing or perhaps machinima making. Because, well, what this mod looks to do for the game is to add in an adjustable green screen that you can use while in flight. And that's pretty interesting to me. I don't know why, but when I saw this on the forums, I just looked at it and went, I gotta take a gander at this, see what it's all about. So, let's just jump over to the launch pad, grab, say, the Kerbal 2, there we go, and launch, and see what we can make with this thing. Now, it's pretty easy to get this thing going. All you need to do is hold down the left Alt key, as well as backslash, and there you go. We get our little green screen settings menu here, or GUI if you prefer, and it's, yeah, it's pretty simple to control. You turn it on and off with this button here. As you can see, we just have a giant green wall that's at a distance of 100 meters from the ship, and if you just want to adjust that, you can add a 0, push it back to 1,000, or make it all the way up to 10,000, but 10,000 is the limit. You cannot go past 10,000. Even if we try to make this 10,001, yeah, it just instantly changes it to a 0 no matter what I type. If I try to do like 9999 blah blah blah, it goes straight back to 10,000. I don't know why that's the maximum range. I would prefer it to go a little bit further. I don't know, so maybe I could have the mountains in the background, but then add in my own sky using the green screen. I think that might be quite interesting. But perhaps there is a reason for having that 10,000 meter limit. And then just below there, you can change the color of it as well to whatever you like. It's defaulted, of course, to green, because, well, green screen. But you can, of course, do chroma keying with pretty much any color you like, really. So we could change it to blue or white. Oh god, that's really bright. I'm sitting in a dark room right now. That was a mistake. Okay, let's make it green again. That was nice and simple. There we go. And yeah, you can just change the RGB colors of this to whatever you so desire, and you have your chroma key background. And I love the idea of this, because I've been dabbling around with the idea of making a Kerbal machinima myself for some time now, and this would be quite a helpful tool for actually doing that. And to anyone who does make Kerbal machinimas, I'm sure they could find loads of uses for this. And yeah, it's just a cool, interesting little feature. So now I'm gonna kind of screw around with it. Let's actually launch this ship up, and also, while we do launch, show one of the oddities when it comes to the water. Now you can see down here, we can see the green coming through the water, and it's, well, because of course, that's at that 10,000 meter distance, and it just kind of gets more pronounced as we're looking through the water, because it's going all the way down to the ocean bottom, and then the water texture over it is sort of making it less of a solid green than the main green background wall. So it's a bit of an oddity, so maybe stick to the land or all the way up in space. Oh my god, that is just so green. So very green. But it could make for some interesting shots. I don't know. I'll add something into editing right now that makes it so, I don't know, maybe we're going through a wormhole or something. Or perhaps in space itself. Or some other random thing. And of course, whenever you're done messing around with it, you can turn it off. And it's just quite cool. I'm actually going to plot us into space real quick, just for the fun of it. We don't need to go that far into orbit. But yeah, just as well as when you're on the planet, of course, you can turn on the green screen here as well, and now your Kerbals can be floating out in some other strange random space that you've decided would be interesting for your shot of whatever movie or picture you're making. And it's just interesting to me. That's really the only reason I'm looking at this today. It intrigues me, just what you could possibly do with a mod like this. It makes me smile, the possibilities. And so yeah, if you would like to check this out for yourself, you can take a look at the link in the description as always. And if you do come up with any interesting videos or any odd images that perhaps you edit your ship into, I would love to see them, my friend. So tweet them to me, Google+, Facebook, all of that rubbish. And of course, I do hope you have enjoyed this video today. Kind of a short one because, well, quite frankly, not a whole lot to talk about besides Greenscreen. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. But yeah, that will be it, so I'd hope you have enjoyed and that you do come back for the next. But until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, have a good one. Now I'm going to float around in the green for a while and then add some random weird things to this video in post-processing. We'll see what I come up with. Later, folks.